My beloved child, forgive as you have been forgiven. Open your heart and allow this truth to transform you deeply, because forgiveness is a pathway to freedom, to healing, and to peace in ways you may not yet understand. I know that forgiveness may seem difficult, but I want you to see it for what it truly is: a release, a letting go, and a divine gift, a blessing I have given you as freely as I have loved you. Beloved, if this message brought comfort to your spirit, share your joy by pressing like. When I forgave you, I set you free from the weight of all you could not carry on your own. I lifted the burden that you could not bear, not because you were strong enough, but because my love for you is greater than any offense. I want you to understand that my forgiveness is not a simple pardon. It's a complete washing away of everything that once held you down. You are fully free, and I have called you to live in that freedom. Forgiveness is not only a gift to those who may have wronged you, it is a gift to your own heart. When you forgive, you allow me to heal you in ways that holding on to pain never could. Resentment, bitterness, and anger are wounds that fester if left untouched. When you choose to forgive, you open the door for my healing grace to flow into those places where hurt has taken root. Your heart cannot flourish in bitterness. It is meant to live and thrive in love, joy, and peace. Imagine forgiveness as a gentle rain washing over you, cleansing every place where pain has settled. Forgiveness is that rain. It soothes, it refreshes, and it brings life back to what was parched and withered. Forgiveness is how you step out of the shadows of hurt and into the light of my grace, where true healing can take place. When you forgive, you allow me to renew and restore you, giving you a heart that is whole, a spirit that is free, and a soul that rests in peace. My child, peace is one of the greatest gifts I desire for you, and forgiveness is its doorway. Peace cannot thrive where there is unforgiveness, because unforgiveness locks you in a struggle that pulls you away from the calm, steady assurance of my presence. I know your heart desires peace, the kind of peace that lets you sleep soundly, that fills you with joy, and that carries you through every challenge. If you felt my presence in these words, my child, mark this moment with a like. When you forgive, you release the tension of resentment, and in doing so, you make room for my peace to flood in. This peace is not just a fleeting calm, but a deep, abiding sense that all is well, that I am with you, and that you are safe. Every time you choose forgiveness, you are choosing my peace. You are choosing to let go of the need to seek justice in your own strength and to trust that I am your defender, your refuge, and your source of unshakable peace. There is a burden in holding on to anger, pain, and resentment. It weighs on your heart and mind, consuming energy and draining joy. My child, the burden was never yours to carry. It was always meant for me to hold. When I forgave you, I took every burden of guilt and shame and replaced it with freedom. Now, I call you to forgive others so that you, too, can live without the weight of bitterness. When you choose to forgive, you are handing over the weight of judgment to me. You release yourself from the endless cycle of trying to make sense of every hurt, and you let me be the one who carries it all. I am strong enough. I am compassionate enough. I am just enough. You don't have to hold on to those burdens. In fact, I ask you not to. When you forgive, you are allowing me to lift every ounce of weight from your shoulders, giving you the lightness of a heart free from the chains of the past. Forgiveness is a reflection of my character within you, my beloved. I am a God of compassion, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love. When you forgive, you are allowing that same compassion to flow through you, touching the lives of those around you and shining a light that leads others to me. Your ability to forgive is a testament to the depth of my love in your heart, a love that is not swayed by offense, that does not hold grudges, and that gives freely, just as I have freely given to you. Forgiveness is an invitation to walk in my compassion, to extend grace even when it is undeserved. This doesn't mean that hurt is forgotten or that wrongs are justified, but it means that you are choosing to let love and compassion be the final word. Forgiveness allows you to rise above pain, to see others with my eyes, and to respond with a heart softened by grace. My compassion has no limits, and I invite you to live in that boundless compassion, to forgive as I have forgiven you. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks true freedom. When you forgive, you are no longer bound by the limitations of the past. You step out of the prison of resentment and walk freely in the fullness of life that I have designed for you. My beloved child, I want you to be free. I have already set you free from your own sins, and now I ask you to extend that freedom to others, to release them from the chains of judgment and, in doing so, to free yourself. There is no greater freedom than that which comes from living in my love and grace. Forgiveness is your pathway to that freedom. It is how you break free from the patterns of hurt, anger, and bitterness that weigh down your spirit. When you forgive, you are choosing to live in the liberty that I have given you, to let go of what holds you back, and to move forward with a heart that is light, unencumbered, and filled with peace. Forgiveness is the key to a life unburdened, a life free to love and be loved. Forgiveness is the natural flow of my love in your life. As you open your heart to forgive, you are opening yourself to the endless flow of my love that fills you, strengthens you, and surrounds you. Love cannot grow in a heart bound by resentment, but when you forgive, you are making room for love to flourish, to expand, and to touch others through you. My precious child, I invite you to partner with me in sharing the truth. Your support fuels the mission to bring hope to many. Let's change the world with love. Click the super thanks button and experience my overflowing blessings. My love for you is boundless, unwavering, and complete. I have poured out that love upon you so that you might share it with others. Forgiveness is how you let my love flow through you, touching even those who may not deserve it. This is not about condoning wrongs, but about allowing love to overcome darkness. When you forgive, you are letting my love be the foundation of your heart, a love that heals, a love that restores, and a love that never fails. I have a purpose for your life, my beloved, a purpose that is filled with goodness, peace, and joy. But unforgiveness can cloud that purpose, distracting you from the path I have set before you. When you hold on to resentment, it consumes space in your heart and mind that is meant for joy, for growth, and for the beautiful future I am preparing for you. Forgiveness clears away the obstacles that keep you from fully living in my purpose. It aligns your heart with my will, allowing you to see clearly, to move forward with confidence, and to embrace the life I have designed for you. Forgiveness is not just about letting go of the past. It is about stepping boldly into the future, free from the burdens that once held you back. As you forgive, you open yourself to the fullness of my purpose for you, a purpose rooted in love, peace, and grace. Forgiveness draws you nearer to my heart, my child. When you forgive, you are entering into a sacred space where my grace, mercy, and love are poured out upon you. You are choosing to walk in the path of my Son, who forgave even those who wronged him. In that moment of forgiveness, you are intimately connected with me, sharing in my divine nature, allowing my love to be perfected within you. Forgiveness is a journey we walk together. Every time you forgive, you are walking closer to me, stepping further into the fullness of our relationship. Forgiveness is an invitation to draw near, to be still in my presence, and to experience my love in its purest form. When you forgive, you are embracing the closeness that I desire with you, a closeness that fills every part of your being with my peace, my love, and my joy. My beloved, if this message has lifted your heart, share it with 3 others who need my love and light in their lives. My beloved child, I have freely given you the gift of forgiveness, not just for yourself, but so that you might share it with others. Forgiveness is not just something you receive, it is something you give. It is a gift that multiplies as you share it, spreading my love, grace, and mercy to those around you. When you forgive, you are sharing the gift of my grace, a gift that has the power to change lives, to heal relationships, and to bring hope where there was once despair. You become a vessel of my love, a bearer of my peace, and a reflection of my heart. Every act of forgiveness is an offering of grace, a reminder of the boundless love I have for you and for all my children. Forgiveness is living in the grace I have poured over your life. It is choosing to walk in the freedom, joy, and peace that come from knowing you are fully loved, fully accepted, and fully forgiven. My grace is a river that never runs dry, a love that never fades, and a peace that never fails. When you forgive, you are living in that grace, allowing it to define who you are, how you live, and how you love. Grace is my gift to you, my beloved. It is a gift that heals, that restores, and that sets you free. When you forgive, you are living in the fullness of my grace, a grace that transforms every part of your being, filling you with my love and making you a light to the world. My beloved child, forgiveness is the pathway to everything I desire for you. It is the key to your freedom, the doorway to peace, the foundation of your purpose, and the reflection of my love in you. I have forgiven you fully, completely, and unconditionally. Now, I invite you to forgive as you have been forgiven. Stay with me, walk in my love, and let forgiveness be the light that guides your heart. In forgiveness, you will find healing, peace, freedom, and a love that never ends. Child, I've placed this message in your heart to uplift you. Now, share it with someone who needs a touch of my grace and strength today. Amen.